Are you a strong, independent woman who's passionate about her career? Then this podcast is perfect for you. Based on her book, The Career Woman's Secret Playbook, career coach Dr. Dawn Hamby shares the kind of insider secrets you can only know if you've hired, fired, and promoted employees over the past 30 years.
Ladies, I'm on a mission to help busy women just like you create a career and life you love without sacrificing your work-life balance to get it. Come join me as we inspire and motivate each other only as women can and have lots of fun along the way.
With Dr. Dawn's tools, strategies, and action steps, you can unleash your personal and professional power in a whole new way. Here's today's episode.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another amazing episode. See, I think it's amazing, so I'm going to say that, of the Career Woman's Secret Playbook podcast. No, actually, guys, I'm so excited that you're here, and I'm excited that you too believe that our content is amazing. I've been getting some great feedback from you guys, so I'm hoping that you're going to love today's episode just as much as you've loved our previous episodes. Now, keeping in line with making sure that 2024 is one of your best years yet, you guys, I could not go any longer without talking about some healthy habits. So today's episode is literally called Healthy Habit Hacks for 2024. Okay, my dog is drinking from the bowl. Are you done, Roxy? Thank you. If you're watching us on YouTube, then you can see once again that we have a different background, and that's because we're traveling again, different hotel room, and this time we had to bring our furry children with us. So if you guys are stressing out during the new year because you make plans and then they get canceled and then you just have to kind of readjust your schedule, well, I am right there with you because I was not expecting to have to try to record a podcast episode and keep my furry children quiet. So if you hear anything in the background, you guys, this is the only day I can record. So I'm going to apologize ahead of time, but you know what? That's part of healthy habits. I'm going to tie that into today's episode because, we can't wait for life to be perfect, to decide, number one, to be happy, and number two, to make progress. Shoot for progress, not perfection. And that's what today's episode is definitely going to include a little bit of because, again, it's probably not going to be the best audio recording with my two constantly wrestling and eating and drinking from their dog dishes. So there you go. All right, you guys, if you're joining us today, then you know healthy habits are really important. And today's healthy habit hacks are going to be the tip of the iceberg, because let me tell you why. Not only am I going to give you some awesome hacks for 2024, in fact, I'm going to cover 5 of them today, but I have a special announcement. We are hosting our very first live workshop for our audience. Now, you guys know, if you've been listening for a while, that I'm a business consultant and coach. It is my passion. It is my avocation and my vocation. I'm very blessed to be able to run my own company and be able to offer our services that I've been actually sort of conducting for 30 plus years for other people, but now I can bring that to you guys. The kinds of workshops and seminars that I offer to our top clients, I'm bringing that to you guys on a smaller scale. And what I mean by that is I'm going to start offering a series of workshops that you can join us for live, where we're going to cover topics like this. In fact, our very first workshop is going to be all about healthy habits. That's right. I'm going to help you unlock your healthy habits so that you can make 2024 your best year yet and really make sure that you achieve your goals. Remember those New Year's resolutions? Well, that's the reason we offer that free challenge each and every year, is because I want to help you take a big, massive goal, break it down into smaller steps, and get you there. So that's what our New Year to a New You challenge is each and every year. And for this first workshop, I could think of no better topic than something my clients struggle with, and that is work-life balance. So our first workshop is all going to be about about work-life balance and establishing those healthy habits. So the 5 habits I'm going to talk about today, we're going to take a deeper dive on that in the workshop. And then I have 5 extra healthy habits for you. So again, you can not only achieve your professional goals this year, but your personal ones as well. So I cannot wait for you to find out more. All you got to do is head over to our website at drdawnshoptalk.com. Right there, you can register your interest. We're going to launch the registration page for your interest in February. Okay, so by the time you listen to this, it's going to be February. And, we had to launch it in February because February is the month of love. And we want you guys to be able to show yourself some love by taking care of yourself this year. We want you to take care of yourself in ways that you never have before. We want to help you establish healthy boundaries, both at work and at home. And together, we're going to do just that. So when you register your interest, what's going to happen is you're going to be the first one notified when we open our doors for this exciting new workshop. This workshop is going to be a powerful tool to help you achieve your personal and professional goals. So again, I'll be sharing all of my favorite hacks with you, and we're going to actually be doing this workshop together. Now, the workshop series is my 21-day reboot. So what you basically are going to get is not only the tools and strategies, but you're going to be invited to a private Zoom call where I'm going to go over all the details with you. You're going to be invited to our private Facebook group that only workshop participants have access to. And in that Facebook group, each and every one of us is going to have an opportunity to post questions, to give feedback, to post pictures and videos of your progress. I'm going to actually be there each and every day, offering you daily coaching on this 21-day journey that we're going to take together. Now, one of the reasons that this lasts for 3 weeks or 21 days is, many of you probably already know this, in the personal and professional development world, it has been proven time and time again that you need a minimum of 21 days to make something a habit. So since I want you to have healthy habits and make 2024 your best year yet, we need to spend 3 weeks together making sure you've got all of the tools and strategies to make your dreams come true. So you guys, I'm so excited that you're here today, not only to hear this special announcement and to find out more about our very first live workshop series, but that you also can get started by finding out 5 of my favorite of the 10 healthy habits that can really help you make your dreams come true by helping you accomplish your goals. So let's get started on that right away. Now, I'm going to put my trusted readers back on if you're watching us on YouTube. And don't forget, if you are, give us that thumbs up, share the content, and definitely subscribe both to YouTube and to our podcast. All right, but these readers help me double check my notes to make sure I don't miss a thing so that you can get all of these tools and resources. All right, you guys, strategy number 1 in your healthy habit hacks. I want you to establish a morning routine that's fabulous. So we're calling this your morning routine mastery. So in other words, your morning really does set the tone for the rest of the day, you guys. Imagine waking up with a routine that really excites you. You guys, I do this every morning. I have like this little hot plate right by my bedside, and I set everything out the night before. And I literally wake up, get my coffee, and while I'm getting my coffee, I listen to these positive affirmations. I know you're probably thinking she's the cheesiest gal on the planet, but you guys, the reason I have a lot of joy in my life, even when life throws me a curveball, is because I am giving myself every possible opportunity to have a fantastic day, okay? And it starts with being grateful. And it starts with remembering how much I have to be grateful for. And so those positive affirmations as I'm bleary-eyed and sleepy walking to the coffee pot really is a great way to start. And then I bring that coffee back to bed. I have this luxurious morning routine, which includes me being in bed for an hour. Now, you guys are thinking, I don't have that kind of time. I got to get out the door. You guys, all you have to do is wake up earlier. I know nobody wants to hear that, but it really does work. Maybe you don't need a whole hour. Maybe you just need 20 or 30 minutes, but I love treating myself. So when I was working for someone else, you guys, I set the alarm for 60 minutes earlier than when I thought I needed to be up. And I really got it down to a science. I ended up getting up maybe just 45 minutes earlier. Eventually, I got it down to 35 minutes because I did so much the night before to streamline my routine that it was all about setting the right tone and having tons of fun before I ever got in the car to head to the office. All right, now you might not even have a morning commute if you're working from home, so that's awesome too. But you still don't want to go from bed to your office. You know, whether you have an office in your home or you're in the dining room or even working from the bedroom, whatever the case may be, you want to be in work mode. And it's really hard to get there if you feel like you didn't have any kind of transition time from morning to work. Okay, so make sure you do that for yourself. Just imagine looking forward to your routine. And I do. I read a favorite chapter in a book. I watch some show that my husband would never watch with me. You know, he's not a big fan of Bravo. I love everything Bravo. And so I get to watch all the shows that maybe annoy him that we don't watch together. And I get to start my day with that. HGTV, oh my goodness, I'm addicted to so many shows there. I just love watching that, enjoying my coffee. I journal in the morning. I set my intention for the day, and I do all of that before I get out of bed, get dressed, and tackle the workday. And you can too. So imagine waking up with purpose, having a routine that really nourishes your mind, body, and spirit. Imagine kicking off the day on the right foot. If you do that, you really can achieve this mastery and set the tone for the rest of the day. All right, you guys, strategy number 2, I'm calling joyful movement. And what I mean by that is exercise should not be a chore. It should be something that you really look forward to. So redefine what you mean by movement. It just needs to be something you enjoy doing, whether it's yoga, a little bit of stretching. I have found some amazing workouts on YouTube, these morning routines that just really kind of, again, connect your mind, body, and spirit. They're usually set to beautiful music or have affirmations in the background, or maybe you just want to get outside. You know, take your dogs for a walk. I mentioned my doggies are with me here in the hotel. They love a morning walk. You can bundle up if it's cold, get your coffee, walk with the dogs. You know, it's just, if the weather's beautiful, right? Who wants to do that when it's rainy or too cold or nasty outside? But that might be a way, again, to get that oxygen to your brain and just have a little movement, especially if you do a lot of mental work for your career. If you're in front of your computer a lot, you don't want to just get up and go to work. Stretching, walking, doing something that really excites you and that you find fun. For example, I love jazzercise and have been part of jazzercise for years. And one of my favorite things to do was to start my morning off with a dance routine. Who doesn't love dance first thing in the morning? And I always said that if your morning starts with jazz hands, where some of our routines did include that. Oh my gosh, how can you not have a fantastic day? You feel like you got this extra hour in the day to just have fun way before you even got to the office. So really think about joyful movement. If you do that, it's not only going to be so good for your physical health, it's going to be great for your mental health as well, releasing serotonin, endorphins, which are definitely going to make you feel better. And it's also been shown to increase creativity and innovation. And who doesn't need that? If you've got that in your mindset, if you can bring that to the table, you guys, you're going to be priming yourself for that next promotion because you'll be seen as the rock star you really are at work. Strategy number 3, I'm calling embracing intuitive eating. Intuitive eating is nothing new, but there's more and more talk about it because we can see the impact it makes on your health. I've got some health and wellness videos. I have a health and wellness playlist on my YouTube channel, so be sure to check that out where I talk about the strategies that have really helped me kind of get there. It's helped me shed over 30 pounds, and I'm in my late 50s, you guys. So if I can do it and keep keep it off, so can you. Intuitive eating is a way to do that, where you're not restricting yourself. And the reason I bring this up as a healthy habit is this time of year, especially when it comes to New Year's resolutions, weight loss is the number one resolution. It's the number one resolution each and every year. So if you can start embracing intuitive eating, and if weight loss or weight maintenance is your goal, this can really help you get there because it allows you to really be in tune with your body. And if you've been dieting for years like I had been, the minute I hit 40, you guys, my body was just completely different. I didn't have to worry about diet and exercise until then. And when I hit 40, I spent the next 17 years kind of going up and down in my weight. Well, I guess the next really 14 years or so, because for the past 2 years, I've been so much healthier, and intuitive eating and intermittent fasting really helped me get there. So really think about intuitive eating and think about being forgiving of yourself, of the fact that it may take you a while to get there. You might have years of diet mentality that you have to kind of, fight against, and that's okay. If you can start with intuitive eating, you are on your way to having a much healthier relationship with your food, with your body, and then you can enjoy celebrating at special restaurants and special events and not be fearful of food, exercise, all the other things that can interfere with a healthy relationship with your body. All right, strategy number 4. This is all about building confidence. And when I'm talking about confidence, I'm really talking about the fact that confidence is key, both in your professional and in your personal life. So with this strategy, I want you to really explore techniques to boost your self-esteem. In fact, you guys, I have several videos about confidence. I'll be sure to include those in the description and here on YouTube. You can just click on it as it appears on your screen. But boosting your self-esteem is so important to you accomplishing so many other things in your life. You want to acknowledge your accomplishments. And I don't mean in a way that's super arrogant or bragging all the time. I mean in a way that's respectful and understandable. Dolly Parton said one time, and I love this quote, "If you don't toot your own horn, they don't know you're coming." Now, she says it with a delightful Southern accent. I'm not going to even attempt to try to pull that off. But you know what? It is okay to toot your own horn, okay? You got to show yourself some love, and February is definitely the month to do that. So make sure that you understand the difference between confidence and arrogance, and make sure that you're taking the necessary steps to believe in yourself, to have confidence in your dreams, to set those healthy boundaries so you can really truly be your own best friend and take charge of your life. If you need help in taking charge, I do offer some other workshops that are very specific to that. So be sure to check that out on our website. All right, you guys, last but not least, our last strategy for today's episode, strategy number 5, is called setting healthy boundaries. You hear me talk about this all the time. On this strategy, what I'm really meaning is drawing those lines in the sand, both in your professional and personal life. Guys, it's just human nature to take advantage. Not in a horrible way. It's just that it's one of those things where if you're going to just go ahead and do it, right, it's easier for me. If I know you're going to do something for me, I'm going to ask you time and time again to help me out. So yes, I want you to be a team player. That's an important part of a wonderful workplace culture. But I don't want you to do the job of everyone. I don't want you to spread yourself so thin that you're exhausted because you've not established those healthy boundaries and you end up doing your work and everyone else's. What happens? Well, you'll end up getting resentful, and rightfully so, when you realize that your colleagues are taking advantage and your loved ones. So I don't want you to bite the heads off of all your loved ones in your circle because you've just had it. You get to that breaking point. We don't want that to happen to you. So definitely work on setting healthy boundaries. I have other videos about that on my YouTube channel, so be sure to check that out. And of course, you guys, each of these strategies we're going to cover in our workshop. We're going to take a deep dive on each one, and then you're going to get 5 more strategies to help you. That's what our Healthy Habit Hacks is going to be all about in this first workshop that we're just so excited to bring to you. So again, be sure to head to the website to find out more. All right, listeners, thank you again for tuning in, whether you're on the podcast platform or on YouTube. We just love you so much. We love your support. We love bringing you content. Now, be sure to comment, share the video, but comment as well so I can get that feedback from you on what you thought about today's episode. Let me know what strategies you try. Let me know about future podcast episodes that you would like to see or future YouTube videos that you'd like for me to tackle. It's all about what I can do to help you take your life from here to here, to appreciate what you've got, and to make sure you really are living your life with more passion and more purpose. I want that for you. I know it's possible. And if you listen to the very end, I definitely know it's possible because that's how much you care about your own professional and personal development. All right, you guys, you know I'm going to close out the episode with that motto that we say each and every time right here on Shop Talk, and it's this: if you're not having a fantastic day, don't forget you've got the power to make it one. All right, you guys, till next time, have a wonderful rest of your day, and here's to career women everywhere. I know our episode is over, but this is just the beginning. If you're ready to take action but don't know where to start, just head over to DrDawnShopTalk.com for lots of free resources, ways to work together, and for even more. Subscribe to the Dr. Dawn Shop Talk YouTube channel. Remember, ladies, you don't have to take this journey alone. I've got you covered. Till next time.